Hello and welcome to the channel. It's a little windy here today, and the neighbor's cutting hay, I believe. That's what he's working on. It's July the 10th, 2024. I'm going to do a little update of what's going on in the raspberries here. What we're looking at are red raspberries. There's some yellows down on the end, but there's actually three type of reds here, mostly Joan J, and there is some Nova, and there's another variety. I don't even remember what it was. It was given to me by the nursery that I bought the other plants. It was a test plant to see how it did for us. I'll have to look it up and see what it was. At any rate, it's a red raspberry, much like the Joan J. So here we are. The Novas are coming in now with the floricane crop, and it has sent up new canes, new Primocanes, and it'll get fruit on them this fall. Now the Joan J, they are done fruiting on their floricane crop. So what I'm doing now is going through and cutting out those old canes from last year, because they'll senesce and die. And the new canes that came up this spring aren't flowered out. They got little fruit on them that's green, and just a couple are turning red already. So we're gonna go down in here and look at these, because they're pretty impressive. The crop that's on the Primocanes are very nice. Now you can see these here. These are Primocanes, and you can see they're just starting to flower there. But we have a couple down here that have fruit on already. And if you look in here, take a look at the size of them. They are huge. See? They're as big as my thumb. Very nice. So if they all turn out like that, I'm going to be very pleased. So you see what I've done here. On the inside, I've cut out all the old canes from last year. Those are the floricanes. The 2-year-old canes are floricanes, 1-year-old canes are Primocanes. So these, now that all that's left in here is the Primocanes, and what I have is my trellis is kind of shaped like a V. That's what they call it, a V-trellis. And I bend the plants over from the center halfway to either side. You can look down there and see. And then they're all fastened to the wire with this little taper I have. I'll show you. There's the little taper. I've done the same thing on this side. Half go that way, the other half come this way. Oh look, here's some more that are getting early fruits on them, and they are large and beautiful. Now I irrigate these. In fact, I have the drip line on right now. You can see the condensation on the line, and that just slowly drips every foot. A little drip of water. You can see it down here. I think you can probably see that dripping. Nice steady drip, 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 drip. And I'll run that for like 6 hours. Or sometimes just like all night long, depending on how dry it is. But I like to get at least 1 inch of water on a week, and that's 6 hours worth. So over here, I'm doing the same thing. I'm cutting out all the old wood. And I got 1 or 2 left in here that I still got to get out, and I'll take you in here and try to show you without making you dizzy moving the camera around. Alright, you can see this here, this piece of wood right there. See how that's all old looking and barky? And this one here, this one's old and barky. Those are your 2-year-old canes, and it's called a floricane. Those are done fruiting now, so you need to remove them because they're just going to die, and they're going to possibly give you an environment for further problems like fungus and disease and places for insects to burrow in and stuff you don't want. So you need to get rid of them. For thicker ones like this, I like to use a big loppers, or you can use a hand shears if they're skinny, but you can see the size of this thing here. It's pretty thick, so it requires, oh my goodness, it requires a little more aggressive shears than your little hand loppers. Cut that out of there, make it a little easier to remove, and you just pull that whole thing out of there, and then you take them and you put them on a burn pile. So they're all going to go over there, and we're going to light those babies off and get rid of all that, so you don't have issues around potential disease and whatnot. So there you have it. It's just a quick example of how you clean up the rows after they're done fruiting and make room for the next crop, because once they're done fruiting, you want them gone. You want to cater to these new canes here. And this one's going to be loaded. All right. So this is Joan J red raspberry, and I hope you got some kind of value from the video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to answer them. Look here. Look at the size of these. They're big. And this is just a little shemp cane. Imagine what they're going to be like on the nice big full canes. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and please like the video. Not too many people take the time to click the like button, but you know, I'm just a little channel, but I hope you like the videos. Thanks for watching.